Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer and I will be talking about books. This whole YouTube channel is dedicated to books, reading books, what I think about books, and what books I would like to read. I can also get information from you guys. If you suggest books for me, I will read them and give you my opinion on them. A little bit about me. My name is Jennifer, I am 23 years old, and I am a bookworm, obviously. I don't have a name for this channel yet because I have no idea what I'm going to call myself. Because it's obviously not going to be Jennifer. That is way too plain. So anyway, let me start off by telling you about books I'm reading right now. I'm currently reading Storm of Swords by George R.R. Martin. This is a book in the Game of Thrones series, which is on HBO apparently. I have not watched the series. I do not know what the TV series is all about. I have not seen one episode of it. So I don't know anything about the TV show. I'm waiting to read the books first and then watch the show because then it'll make it so much better. It is always better to read the books first. It is so much more entertaining. So, as you can see, I am not very far into the book. Yes, I do dog-ear my pages. So I'm not that far in yet. I've had this book for a while. I actually got the box set from my boyfriend for Valentine's Day, and I love him very much for it. It is the third book in this part of the series. I don't know if this is as many books as there are right now in this series, but out of 5, this is the third. Okay. I've read the first 2. They are very good so far. So, anyway, that is one book that I'm reading. Yes, I'm one of those people that reads multiple books at a time. So, judge me. This book I hold very dearly because this is one of the first authors that I read after coming to Vegas, and she is a very good writer and she writes so many books. I've yet to finish the first series of hers. Anyway, Prince Lestat by Anne Rice. Amazing book. I believe this is the last book in Vampire Chronicles. Correct me if I'm wrong, Anne Rice. But this is the latest book. It is March 11th, 2015, by the way. The latest book in the Vampire Chronicles series, starring the only vampire we care about, Lestat. I don't know why I'm saying we. I am this far, this is the front cover, this far into the book. Dog-eared page again, don't judge me. It is coming to the battle of the whole book, I guess, the climax. It is getting up there, it's starting to really get steep to the climax. It's really good. Everyone's coming together, everyone's gonna have a good time, have a party, and whatever. So yes. It is a very good book. You should start with Interview with a Vampire and then go to the Vampire Lestat. I forget what the third book is. My opinion on the series. My favorite book, although it is the shortest book in this series, is Pandora. Very good book. I had to start it again and again and again. One of those books that you can't really get past the beginning unless you really commit yourself because it's not that exciting. You're like, what's going on here? I don't know what this has to do with anything. But once I really got into the book and I started reading it, I loved it. I'm going to get that book if I can find it, called Pandora by Anne Rice. And it's about a vampire who is made in the ancient Greek times when the idea of Christ our Savior is introduced and people are starting to talk about this and talk about Christianity as a whole. It's when the religion really starts to take its toll on people, and so it's ancient Greek Roman era. Other Anne Rice books that I own that I can find right now. Blood and Gold. I have started yeah, I am not far into the book. Not far into it. It is about Marius after the Queen of the Damned, before Prince Lestat, obviously. After the book I'm about to show you. I don't really know much about this one. I guess I need to start reading it again. Another book that I loved that was part of this series was The Tale of the Body Thief. This is a book where Lestat and a human switch bodies. It is hilarious in that part. And then he meets a guy from the Talamasca, and stuff goes down, and it gets really intense. And it takes part mostly on a cruise ship, I think. So that's that one. And then a really good book is Memonach the Devil. Very intense book. It is about religion, your thoughts on religion, life after death, the paranormal, spirits, the creation of life as a whole, beings, God and devil, whether they exist or not. It is a very existential crisis type book if you're really interested in that type of theoretical thing. Very good book to read if you're into the philosophical thing of religion. I've read it twice now. It's worth it. It is worth it. His Lestat's hearing voices, and then he goes to another realm and becomes an angel, I think. Letting you know, in a lot of my videos I'm going to be talking about the books, and I'm going to be telling you things about the books that happen, and if you don't want spoilers, don't watch my videos. One series that I hold dear to my heart that I read throughout high school and everyone does not know about or talks down about because they only saw the movie and the movie really, really, really sucked. The Inheritance Cycle. It's about dragons, obviously. If you've ever seen the movie of this book, it was horrible. Horrible in a representation of a book. The worst representation of a book I have seen yet is Aragon, because this book is so beautiful and important and just plain amazing. And whoever directed that video, that movie, did not read the book, did not care about the book. Christopher Paolini. But anyway, if you guys are ever interested in reading this series, it goes Aragon, Eldest, and Brazinger, which means fire if you didn't know. And then Inheritance, the last book in this series. Very good read. They are wordy. He goes into detail with his descriptions of the land and the races and whatever. But it is a beautiful book. The map is detailed. It's the same in every book. He does it more than once. I don't know why, but he has the map twice in here. And then he created all these words. And he goes through, like the ancient language is right here. And then he goes to tell you about the nomad language and the Urgal language and the dwarf language, and he really takes care of his story, and that's why I love it so much. That's about it for now. My name is Jennifer. I have no idea what I'm going to call this YouTube channel yet because I have not thought of it yet. I just had the idea and started shooting this video. So I'm going to edit now. Yay! Goodbye everyone. I will see you later. Ah! I just dropped my books! No! Why is this? Why is... What was that? There's a little icon on my screen and it disappeared. Okay. It's ancient Greek Roman era. I hate my bed. My bed's in the way. I gotta crop it. Gotta crop this whole thing. Other Anne Rice books that I own that I can find right now. Not that one. Why did I grab that one?